Module number T3, nutrition. Nutrition has an indirect influence on your cortisol, testosterone, or estrogen, and a direct influence on your thyroid and insulin. Fats have different subcategories, so a different influence on your hormones. The differentiation has to be made in 4 fats: trans fat, saturated fat, monounsaturated fat, and polyunsaturated fat. Trans fat does everything wrong by rising cholesterol, higher cortisol, and insulin sensitivity rises. Saturated fat makes your cortisol higher, and unsaturated fat can be split up into 2 categories: polyunsaturated fat and monounsaturated fat. Unsaturated fat will benefit your testosterone. Unsaturated fat lowers your insulin sensitivity. That means that the insulin spikes will be lower. Research from the NCBI, National Center of Biology and Information, did an experiment on the rise in testosterone levels when you take in more protein. It had a relation to it, but it was not the main factor that would be training. The same thing goes for growth hormone. It does help to rise your growth hormone. This makes recovering faster from training. Depending on the type of training that you do, this has the biggest influence on your testosterone. Carbs have the biggest influence on your insulin and thyroid levels. The amount of fibers determine how high the peak is going to be from the carbs you're taking in. High fiber means low peak. Low fiber, like sugar, has a high peak on your insulin. The combination between all the different categories results in slowing down of the thyroid. So that means if you combine all the food together, like for example in a pizza, this will make you gain weight, to simplify it. This was module number T3. See you in the next one.